Everybody, back at it again. Gonna teach you now 2 ways to play this song, and I think you're gonna like it. If you're a big Alan Jackson fan, you're really gonna love this one. A House with No Curtains. And if you're gonna comment down saying it's your favorite, thank you for learning this, well, you are most welcome. So, the chords you're going to need for this is a key of D. That there are 2 ways to play this. In a key of D, which is regular D, B minor, G, or with the capo on the 2nd fret. Now, with the capo on the 2nd fret, your D's in place of a C. I think. Hold on a second. Let me just. You have your C, your G, A minor, F, and a D minor. Then in place of, with the key of E, you have your D, A, B minor, A7, your E minor. We're gonna play a different way. We're gonna play to the 2 different ways. First, let's start off with the key of D. And again, if you've been watching all these lessons, it's the same rhythm like we've done. First verse to the chorus. So before we do that, for the key of D, for this one, for the key of D, you need your D chord, your A chord, B minor, G, E minor, E, B. Again, you can't bar it. Then do this regular B chord like a B7. Except or just do a shape of E. Move your index finger up to the 8th fret of the G string. And then there's your B. Like that. But I prefer to do it this way. Much like the B7. Except this one already has a B7. Then you have your F sharp minor. Alright. Easy strumming pattern. Before I get to that, let me play you a sample here. We still wear our rings. We still say our love yous. We both play the part oh so well. But everyone knows it's just a sad show, and we're only fooling ourselves. It's like living in a house with no curtains. The whole world can see what's inside. You can turn out the lights in a house with no curtains, but heartache has nowhere to hide. Alright. So the structure I'm doing for this one is so it's basically down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, you want to hit the bass note, go right ahead. But the bass note, up, down, up, down, up, down. Alright, now we're going to the key change. Repeat the intro for the key of D, and then after the D, you switch it to an E. Here's the key change verse. We could pack up and leave in different directions if we just had somewhere to go. We just keep on pretending, afraid of the ending, admitting what everyone knows. It's like living in a house with no curtains. The whole world can see what's inside. You can turn out the lights in a house with no curtains, but heartache has no way. You can turn out the lights in a house with no curtains, but heartache has nowhere to hide. Alright, the same strumming I'm doing with the same strumming I'm doing for the key of E, bass note on E, bass note on A. And I also forgot to mention, going back to the key of D, you're going to need your D7 here for this one. And then your E7. And then your B7. That's what I forgot to add, and I do apologize for this. But again, the same string pattern is down, 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 up. Alright, now moving forward to the capo on the 2nd fret. Like I talked about, you're going to need your C, G, A minor, F, D minor, D, A, D minor, your A7, and your E minor. So, let's play through the intro, let's play the intro chorus, and then for the key change, the verse and the chorus. This is how Alan Jackson would play. We still rearrange. We still say I love you. We both play the part oh so well. But everyone knows it's just a sad show, and we're only fooling ourselves. It's like living in a house with You can turn out the light in a house with no curtains, but heartache has nowhere to hide. Then just repeat the intro, and then go into the key of E, then go into the key of D change with the key change like this. We could pack up and leave in different directions if we just had somewhere to go. We just keep on pretending, afraid of the ending, admitting what everyone knows. It's like living in a house with no curtains. The whole world can see what's inside. You can turn out the lights in a house with no curtains, but heartache has nowhere to hide. You can turn out the lights in a house with no curtains, but heartache has nowhere to hide. That's it. That's how you play two versions of A House with No Curtains by Alan Jackson. Again, you can do it with the capo or without the capo. If you're half step down, capo on the first fret for standard tuning. If you're gonna do it with the capo on the second fret when you're half step down, put it on the third fret. But if you're standard, no capo. Or put the capo on the second fret. Take your pick. I'll put the link to this lesson in the description box below. That way you can learn to play at the same time. And if you love it, feel free to comment down that you love it. Or if I made a mistake, feel free to correct me in the comments, saying, "Oh, that's how Alan Jackson played it." I'll be sure to adjust an error in a separate post. And we'll go from there. So that's it for this lesson. Again, A House with No Curtains by Alan Jackson. Play it, and maybe you'll like it. See you next time.